Hi, this is Sandy with Nomad Travels with Harvey. Today we thought we would do a video of the inside of the camper, talking about what we have, how it functions for us. We've had a lot of questions from people about that, so we'll see what we can get done today. So what we're going to start with is the cabin here in the front. As you can see, we have a nice table so that if we do want to do maybe laptop work, or look at a magazine, whatever, we have the option to be able to put this table up, and then of course it does come down as well when we're driving and so on. You can see the seat that I'm sitting in turns around to the back to be a nice place to sit as when we're parked, and turns around when we're driving. Also, the driver's seat also turns slightly, again, to be able to use the table if we'd like to. In the cockpit, there's a number of storage areas that we use, because pretty much you have to use every bit of storage that's available. One of the things you'll notice is that we have covers for the windshield and also for the two side windows. The windshield one is up right now. The two on the side are down just for more light for the video. Really great though to keep the sun out. It gives privacy at night, and yet makes it a lot cooler during the day when we're parked in the Arizona sun in the desert. So another thing you'll see in a minute, once I get up and David comes around here, he's with the camera, by the way. We have a number of the shoe pockets here where we have a lot of the small stuff. Not only here, but there's one or two other areas where we have those. I'll show you as we go through the coach, to put small things like electronics, flashlights, rubber bands, stamps, all those kind of little stuff that you want to have access to and you don't want stashed somewhere where you can't get to them. So David will show you that when he comes up front. Another thing we have, he's put in a couple of levelers. One over here on the side, you'll see in a minute, and one here. It just helps when we park to try to get maneuvered into a position where we're fairly level, because we don't really use leveling blocks anymore. So that just helps when we're trying to figure out where we want to park it in what position. So I think that's most of what's up here. Let me see if we can trade places, and David can show you some of the stuff up front. The pockets there. So anyway, starting in here, we also have a nice big side door. Sometimes we have it closed, depends on how cool it is. Right now we have it open because it's I think it's in the 60s right now, so it lets in a lot of air. Up here at the top, you'll see we have a lot of it's a control panel. We have access to the water pump if we are using water, our inverter. We can look and see whether the tanks are empty or full. So that's what that is. Up top here, we have a nice fantastic fan. It really does well when we have windows open in the back to really bring a lot of air through the coach, making it a lot cooler, because when you're boondocking, of course, you can't use your air conditioning. So even with the solar, there's not enough. Here we have our bathroom. We put, this is our trash. We got a bag to use to put our trash in. It has room for a couple of magazines or atlases there on the door. And then when you go inside, as you can see, we pretty much are using it for storage at the moment. That seems to be what functions the best for us. We have some more of the pockets to hold toothbrushes and toothpaste and personal items, all that kind of stuff. Here you're going to see we keep our dirty laundry here. Again, more room for personal items in the back. I've got some potatoes actually in the sink, trash bags. We have extra water, soap, vinegar. David's camera bag is also in here, and you'll see also our luggable loo. So the reason we're functioning this way rather than using it as a shower, when you're boondocking, you're really limited on the amount of water you can use. So we found, at least for now, that the luggable loo is the best option for us. It's easy to use. We don't need to use any water. It's easy to find places to dump trash as we're traveling. And as far as showers for right now, Couple of different options. We can do sponge bathing. We do that sometimes. We also have outside, an outside shower, and that'll be something that we'll talk about in more depth later on when we do a tour of the outside. So that's an option. We have a nice shower house and so forth we can use outside. We also have now a membership with Planet Fitness. So when there's a Planet Fitness in our area, that's another option. When we go into town, and we're doing shopping, grocery shopping, laundry, we can also go into Planet Fitness just to take a shower. So that's a great option.
Hand me that white thing so that you can show them the stove.
That's okay, I got it. This is something we use our wash basin for a lot of different things, either for dirty dishes or storing fruit and vegetables in while we're unpacking and so on. And also you'll see the way we do dishes, we don't use very much water. Pretty much when we're washing dishes, we use paper towels and vinegar. That way we don't have to use any water, and we save the water for, well, it just makes it last a whole lot longer. Because of course we are always looking for free places to get water. So
great time.
And then here is our sink for when we do use it. We have a small microwave up here. We don't use it real often. Actually, I think it's got bread in it at the moment because it does use quite a bit of electricity, and when you're using solar, you got to limit that. We have a nice 2-burner propane range, which comes in real handy. And David also has another portable one he uses outside. He'll show you that another time too. It's nice if it's hot to be able to cook outside. So also then in here we've got storage under the sink and the stove. A lot of kitchen stuff will be in there. Moving on back, we have a nice big pantry. It stores quite a bit. It's pretty full. We are cooking a lot because, of course, we can't afford to eat out all the time, so we do quite a bit of cooking. We're just starting to do more cooking, so it's nice to have a nice big pantry to put a lot of our stuff in. We have a 12-volt refrigerator, so it runs right off of our solar, which is nice. Pretty good size, and it's nice that it's up high. I don't have to bend over. Not a real big freezer, but a freezer anyway, so it works really well. And then under the refrigerator is a nice place to store pots and pans and just more kitchen stuff. So that works real well too. We do have a propane furnace. We've been using it some at night because it's been getting pretty chilly at night, and it works really well. Of course, it's propane, and then the blower works fine. It doesn't use too much electricity that we're able to use that even with the solar hookup when we're boondocking.
What's this gauge right here?
Yeah, there's the gauge. You'll have to explain that, David. I'm not sure I understand that too much.
What it's going to do, it's going to show two numbers. It's going to show what the batteries have in them, the 3 AGM batteries underneath. And I believe right now it's at 14.4.
Which is good.
And it's also showing, flashing the other number is 11. And that's the amount of amperages that the solar panels on top is giving to the batteries. So that's the two numbers.
Yeah, bright sunny day today, so we're getting a lot of sun. Coming back here, this is where we keep our bedding, and it's all pretty well stuffed in here. Got quite a few blankets and sheets and whatnot. Down here on the bottom is all our supplements and prescriptions and so on. So that's what that's being used for. Then back here is our living area. Right now we're using it as a living area. We like to do that during the day because we don't want to keep it just as a bed. So we've got the two places here. We've also got the couch. It's nice during the day. We can come back here and sit. You can put your feet up. Once David gets back here, you'll see we do have a TV. Right now we don't have any channels at all, so we can't watch TV, but it's there. And it also has a video player, so we're able to play videos if we want. So that's nice. We have hung some nice pictures. David's got his fishing poles hung in here, which is really nice so they don't get broken in the back. We've hung up a picture, and this is the thermometer that lets us know how our refrigerator is doing. The top number is the refrigerator, the bottom number lets us know how warm it is in the coach. We've recently added some new storage here. I've got some apples here. You know, you can put a magazine, whatnot. We got another one over here, water bottle and some tissues. So those are nice just because there's not a lot of tables or anything to put anything back here. Also, we've got these that David hung, which is nice to put small things on. And it's especially nice to put, and here's David's, put small things on when we're sleeping. I'll pull out the bed here in a minute. We have on either side, we have nice windows back here. We do have screens on them, which is nice. Keeps bugs out on the days when we don't have the side door open.
Go ahead and close that one.
Close the window?
Yeah, right there. Yes. No, I mean the blackout.
Okay. So right now it's got the screen. At night, we'll close it. And we're able to close and get privacy. So we can do that on both sides. So that's nice. Makes it dark in here. Also keeps the sun out if it's really a hot day. You can open it back up. Put the screen back. Various places throughout the coach, we've got places to charge devices. We have one here in each back corner, so that's nice. A lot of times we'll hang our phones there at night and they can charge while we're sleeping. Let's see, what else? We have more storage up top here. This one we're using for primarily kitchen storage, kitchen stuff, utensils, paper plates, a lot of that kind of stuff. Back here, this is pretty much David's stuff, most of his stuff, other than maybe winter coats and hats, that kind of thing. So this is his cubby. Then over here on this side, above the video recorder, we've just got some more wash rags, our supplements for the day, some extra cups, wash rags and so on. That's in there. And then over here is my cubby with all my clothes and shorts and jeans and everything, and a few other items that I didn't have room for somewhere else. We keep the coats, gloves, some of that kind of stuff, which we haven't needed yet, in the back, but that'll be something David will show another day when we're showing the back and what's stored outside and so on. When we do shower, either in the shower outside or if we go to Planet Fitness, this is where we hang our towels. They're pretty much out of the way, and it's nice to have a place to hang that you don't have to hang outside. You can see here in the back, we've got some privacy shades. These are big windows in the back. We keep them covered most of the time for privacy, and also keeps the sun out depending on which way the rig is facing. Now, as far as the couch, like I say, we have it set up currently for daytime use. If you'll notice down here, we have a place where we can also bring the table that you saw in the front, can also come back here where we can either eat or whatever we might need a table for. We've been doing some FaceTime by sitting back here using the table. So that's a nice option there. As far as at night then, to make this into a bedroom, there's a switch up here, back here and behind, where we're able to push that down and the bed comes down, or the couch goes down and makes into a bed. It gets completely flat. I think there's something in the way right now. But anyway, it lays flat. These cushions come out. There's back cushions here. There's a board that comes here, and this becomes a really nice big queen size bed. And again, it's real quick and easy to pull out our sheets and blankets and lay those out. So then in the morning, we just throw all our blankets and stuff in here, and we pull the bed back up. And we're set for the day. Another thing I forgot to mention, under these two cushions here, we also have additional storage, and we have stuff that we don't need to get to quite as often. We have some books and videos, and the laptop is in here, so that adds some extra storage there. Same thing over here. Here's the board that comes out and makes into the bed, and then there's some additional storage down here, so that really helps. David, maybe now you can see the pictures that we hung. We do have an air conditioner for those few times when we might be hooked up to shore power if we go to an RV park, so we have that option on those kind of days. I forgot to mention I do have a drawer. I have one kitchen drawer for silverware and so on. What have I forgotten, David? Anything? I think that's most of what we have. So this is how we live. Like I said, another day we'll do a video showing some of the outside options, some of the storage options we have in the shower. But until then, have a great day. We love you guys. Miss everybody. Bye.